Have you ever felt a sense of emotional distance from someone who professes to love you deeply? It can be bewildering when the person who cares for you seems to withdraw just when you want to connect the most. In today's video, we'll explore the psychological facts behind this behavior and uncover why those who love us profoundly might create distance. Join us as we delve into the complexities of love, fear, and emotional dynamics. Segment 1. The fear of vulnerability. The fear of vulnerability is one of the most common reasons why someone who loves you deeply might create distance. Vulnerability requires letting down emotional walls, exposing fears, insecurities, and raw emotions. For many, this exposure feels risky, even frightening, because it opens the door to the possibility of rejection, judgment, or emotional pain. This fear is often rooted in past experiences, such as childhood wounds, failed relationships, or betrayals, which may have taught them that vulnerability leads to hurt. As a result, they may instinctively retreat when their emotions for you deepen, not because they love you any less, but because the intensity of their feelings makes them feel unprotected or overwhelmed. They withdraw as a way of managing their internal discomfort, even though it may unintentionally create confusion or hurt in the relationship. This fear may also manifest as a reluctance to express their emotions, a tendency to deflect serious conversations, or even avoidance of situations that could bring them closer to you. They might fear being too much or worry that their vulnerability could lead to being misunderstood or rejected. Ironically, the closer they feel to you, the more exposed they feel, and this can trigger their instinct to create emotional or physical distance. For their partner, this behavior can feel like mixed signals, love paired with withdrawal, but it's important to remember that this distancing comes from their internal struggle, not a lack of care. By understanding their fear of vulnerability and approaching the situation with patience, empathy, and open communication, you can help reassure them and create a safe space where they feel comfortable sharing their emotions at their own pace. Segment 2. Emotional self-protection mechanisms. Emotional self-protection mechanisms are strategies that individuals unconsciously employ to shield themselves from potential emotional harm. When someone loves you deeply yet creates distance, it often stems from a desire to protect themselves from the vulnerabilities that come with intimacy. These mechanisms can manifest in various ways, such as emotional withdrawal, avoidance of serious discussions, or even outright denial of feelings. For instance, a person may avoid expressing their love or commitment, fearing that doing so could lead to being hurt if the relationship doesn't work out. This self-protective behavior is not an indication of their feelings for you. Rather, it reflects their internal struggle with fear and anxiety regarding emotional closeness. They might believe that by maintaining a certain level of distance, they can safeguard themselves from the sting of potential rejection or heartbreak. Unfortunately, while these emotional self-protection mechanisms serve to reduce immediate emotional risk, they can also lead to significant relational challenges. When one partner withdraws emotionally, it creates a disconnect that can leave the other partner feeling neglected, unappreciated, or even questioning their worth in the relationship. This dynamic can trigger a cycle of misunderstanding and frustration, where the partner who feels abandoned may begin to chase after affection, inadvertently reinforcing the distancing behavior of the one who is struggling. To break this cycle, it's essential for both partners to engage in open and honest dialogue about their feelings and fears. By recognizing these self-protective behaviors and addressing them together, couples can foster an environment of trust and safety, allowing both individuals to lower their defenses and work towards a deeper emotional connection. Through patience and understanding, partners can navigate these challenges and cultivate a relationship that embraces vulnerability rather than shying away from it. Segment 3. The push-pull dynamic. The push-pull dynamic is a common and often perplexing pattern that can develop in relationships where one partner struggles with the complexities of emotional intimacy. This dynamic typically arises when one partner desires closeness and connection, but simultaneously feels overwhelmed by their emotions. As they attempt to engage more deeply, they may become fearful of the intensity of those feelings, leading them to withdraw or create emotional distance. This push-pull behavior can create a confusing cycle. The partner seeking connection may feel drawn in by moments of affection and closeness, only to be met with withdrawal when they try to deepen the relationship. This inconsistency not only leaves the partner feeling frustrated and uncertain, but can also lead to feelings of rejection and self-doubt as they grapple with the mixed signals being sent. Understanding the push-pull dynamic requires recognizing that it often stems from underlying fears and insecurities rather than a lack of love or desire. The partner who pulls away may be grappling with their own internal conflicts, such as fear of vulnerability or past experiences that have taught them to guard their emotions. This behavior can become a defense mechanism, where the instinct to protect oneself from potential hurt takes precedence over the desire to connect. For the partner on the receiving end, it's essential to approach the situation with empathy and patience. Acknowledging the complexities of this dynamic can pave the way for open dialogue about feelings and fears, allowing both partners to express their needs without fear of judgment. By working together to understand and address the push-pull pattern, couples can foster a healthier relationship dynamic that encourages emotional closeness while respecting each other's boundaries and fears. Segment 4. Building understanding and communication. To effectively navigate the complexities of emotional distance in a relationship, building understanding and communication is essential. Creating a safe and supportive environment where both partners feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and emotions is crucial for fostering intimacy. This requires intentional effort, such as scheduling regular conversations where feelings can be shared openly. During these discussions, it's important to practice active listening, truly hearing what your partner is saying without interrupting or preparing your response while they speak. By validating each other's feelings and experiences, partners can cultivate a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. This mutual effort not only helps to clarify misunderstandings, but also reinforces the emotional bond that may have been strained by fear and distance. Moreover, effective communication goes beyond just verbal exchanges. It involves being attuned to nonverbal cues as well. Body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions all play significant roles in how messages are conveyed and received. Partners should be mindful of these nonverbal signals, as they can offer insights into each other's emotional states and concerns. Encouraging each other to share feelings without fear of judgment fosters a deeper connection and reinforces trust. Additionally, practicing patience during these conversations is vital. Emotional topics can evoke strong reactions, and allowing space for each partner to process their feelings is crucial. By committing to ongoing dialogue about emotions and fostering an atmosphere of openness, couples can better understand each other's needs and fears, paving the way for a more resilient and loving relationship. This commitment to understanding and communication not only enhances the emotional connection, but also empowers both partners to address their vulnerabilities together, ultimately fostering a healthier relationship dynamic. Segment 5. Taking small steps toward connection. Taking small steps toward connection can be a powerful way to rebuild intimacy in a relationship that has been impacted by emotional distance. These incremental actions serve as essential building blocks that help partners gradually lower their defenses and foster a deeper bond. Simple gestures can make a significant difference. For instance, dedicating time to engage in shared activities, whether it's cooking a meal together, going for a walk, or enjoying a movie night, can create opportunities for connection. These moments don't need to be elaborate. Even small acts of kindness, like leaving a thoughtful note or sending a sweet text during the day, can reinforce feelings of love and appreciation. By intentionally creating and cherishing these shared experiences, couples can nurture their emotional connection and remind each other of their commitment to the relationship, making it easier for both partners to feel safe and valued. In addition to shared activities, establishing rituals of affection can enhance emotional closeness and promote ongoing connection. Partners can develop routines that include expressing gratitude, sharing highlights of their day, or simply checking in with each other about their feelings. These rituals not only foster a sense of intimacy, but also communicate to each partner that their thoughts and emotions are important. Over time, These small steps contribute to a reservoir of positive experiences that can counterbalance any fears or insecurities that have arisen within the relationship. As both partners engage in these incremental actions, they create an environment where vulnerability is met with understanding, allowing them to explore deeper emotional intimacy without feeling overwhelmed. By nurturing this gradual process of connection, couples can effectively dismantle the barriers of fear and insecurity, paving the way for a more resilient and fulfilling relationship. Conclusion: understanding the psychological facts behind why the one who loves you might create distance is the first step toward healing and connection. By fostering open communication and empathy, you can navigate the complexities of love and vulnerability together. Have you experienced this dynamic in your own relationships? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into love and psychology. Until next time, continue exploring the depths of your connections